My fellow Guyanese, welcome to the National Outlook on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lal. It's Thursday, December 16th. Just about a week away from Christmas, and we don't really need the 25th other than for religious observation because we are living Christmas every day. The spirit of the season is in the air. But we've also got to deal with reality, which came from last Thursday, December 9th edition of Kaieteur newspaper. Cash-strapped GPL now borrowing to generate electricity. No pay hike for workers. Likely increase in customers' bill in New Year. CEO. Let's repeat that headline. Cash-strapped GPL now borrowing to generate electricity, no pay hike for workers, likely increase in customers' bill in New Year, the CEO himself. Here's this. I've been helping the GPL for years. About 4 years now, I have solar power and I have excess. What I did on my roof, I can't use it during the day. So it goes via an arrangement I have with GPL where it goes to the national grid. I'm not being paid for that, so I am propping up the GPL with free electricity. Other people are stealing electricity. I am propping up the GPL. It's not much, but they've got a couple of hundred of us who are doing so. Some more than me. They have more excess capacity, some less. But the fact is, we are doing that. And so it's been free electricity for about 4 years now. All right. I don't want to talk about pay hike for workers. We've beaten that one to death all over this country. Likely increase in customers' bill in New Year. I want to do two things here. My fellow Guyanese, this is going to hit you hard because likely increase means it's a mandatory increase. It can't be helped. It's going to happen. It's guaranteed. Here's this. Likely increase is a nice, polite, gentle word to give us some hope. Don't hope anymore. There is going to be an increase in electricity come next year, and most likely it's very early next year. The CEO knows that. I think I know that, and you all should know that. The president himself spoke about cost of living, and we've been talking something about global supply chain management and crisis. It is a crisis, but here's this. Cost of living will take a beating because when electricity has to go up, you know what? The people who use electric ovens will have to charge more. The people who have businesses and the electricity bill goes up, depends on by how much, are going to pass that on to you. And we're going to have to foot that bill. Businesses do that. But as we were talking about bill, I thought it was convenient to share something with you. We talk about utilities. About 3 to 4 months ago, I sent a registered mail to the GPL about my bill, something that I'm uncomfortable with. Not that they overcharge me, but possibly that there may be something not quite right with it. Registered mail, it's signed for. I wrote an email to the public relations unit. Absolutely nothing. Silence. What kind of PR is this and what kind of customer service is this when it was addressed to the customer service seniors? Doesn't look good when a small customer who's as good as the biggest one, that's me, is unable to get an answer for a basic question. Will somebody help me out there? Why is this in this 21st century? We can't get a routine question answered. And you're telling us about quality control and training and call centers, etc., etc. I don't want to beat up anybody. It's Christmas. But I want to speak to the facts and the truth also. And anytime the GPL is willing to contest this, I'm ready to chat with them. I'm ready to exchange with them. The last time I had to embarrass the GPL when it started dodging around the place. In writing, that was in the newspapers. Don't let's get to this. Let's deal with this in a civilized manner and in a truthful manner. The GPL is in trouble. And when the GPL is in trouble, we are in trouble. And we want to help. And unfortunately, increases are going to come. That's almost guaranteed. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.